Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. My name is Tamara. This is my first ever ASMR video. It's going to be just me going over what this channel is going to be about, a little bit into who I am, a little bit into my personal life, and we'll go from there. So we'll start off with the basics, the basics, the basics, the basics. And if you see me constantly looking over, I'm using my DJI 3 Pocket 3 camera. But I have my phone doing a playback for me so I can see myself on the screen and make sure that I'm staying in frame. And to be quite honest, that I like what I look like, because I do have a very unsymmetrical face. I got in an accident when I was a little girl. I was 9, and a dog had ripped my face open from here to here, and I had to have surgery to construct my forehead back to how it should look when I was 9. And it's kind of affected how I've looked ever since. And I try not to let it get to me. But it does every now and then. So, without further ado, my name is Tamara. I'm 28 years old. I live in Oregon. I am a mom to an amazing 2.5-year-old. She's going to be 3 in October. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe my daughter's already going to be 3 years old. I also have a fiance that I absolutely adore and love, and that I've been able to create a life with. I don't even know what to say. Oh my god, and I don't want to do too many takes. I don't want to keep going back and forth. But essentially, I want to start this channel to document my grief journey, my process in my job search, and my overall life, and just put myself out there like I do. Like, I have a small TikTok presence. They call me Big Mama on TikTok. I have about 15,000 followers on there, and I've been able to connect with so many people about my life, and I talk about grief, and I talk about the things that I've been through, and so many people can relate, and it's been so life-changing. And I've decided I've always wanted to do ASMR. I've been listening to ASMR since I was around 10 years old, and I'm 28 now, so it's 18 years of listening to ASMR. And I finally decided, because I listened to Jeannie B ASMR, shout out to Jeannie B, the queen, that I wanted to do ASMR. And I'm going to be posting every single week, multiple times a week if I can. Just going through different things. I'll be talking about my experience of what it was like to lose not only my older sister, but my mother. I lost them in a very tragic way. And I now only have my little brother. I don't have a big family. I have a little brother who is 22 years old, but unfortunately he is in federal prison doing 25 to life, which right off the bat sounds like a lot. My life cannot be got into without it being very intense. There's no way to start off my life without a big oomph. There's a lot of meat to it. A lot of things have happened in my life, and I'm just very honest about it, and I'm very real. And I've made a family of my own, and I'm happy with that. I have a beautiful daughter. I have a fiance. But I'm missing certain things in my life. I wish I had a mother and a father and sister and a brother, and I don't have those things anymore. I just have my little brother and myself and my child and my fiance. But I'm grateful for those things, and I've had to learn how to deal with grief at such a young age. I lost my sister when I was 18, and I lost my mom when I was 22, something of the sorts. And it was very hard for me, but I've learned to get through it, and I've learned to move on. Not necessarily move on, but cope with the grief. That is every day. It's an everyday battle. But on the plus side, I am doing a lot better in life. I've learned to take that grief and put it into my daughter and make her to be the most loving human being that I possibly can, because she's going to be 3 soon, and those little brains are so stubborn, but there's like other things that I'll get into that are not so dark, that are not so dark, that are not so dark. I'll be talking about my experiences that I've gone through with jobs. I'll be talking about my experiences I've gone through with friendships. I'll be talking about any and everything. I'm very into crystals. I'll be having videos with my crystals, getting into what they mean. I have a book full of meaning, or what crystals mean, their symbolisms, their element, like kind of what goes into each crystal and why they're significant. There's all sorts of things. I'm really excited, and as you can tell, I'm also very nervous. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm pacing myself, and that I'm making sure that I'm not getting too ahead of myself. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm relaxed as I'm doing this, making sure my anxiety doesn't spark up or spike up too much. But essentially, that's who I am. Yeah, I mean, I live in Oregon, 28 years old. I have a almost 3-year-old. I have a fiance who's incredible, that I appreciate. We were able to buy a home a couple years ago, and that was a huge accomplishment. Unfortunately, I was laid off of my big girl job. I used to work at Cash App. They did a massive layoff, so now I'm trying to find myself again. And that's been a journey. That's been its own thing. But I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to find myself. And that's what this channel is going to be documenting. It's just who I am and my progress and what I'm doing as an individual. And anything I want to be, it's going to be my own personal little like diary of some sort. And I'm very excited to share myself with you guys and get a following with you guys and establish a relationship with you guys. It's just like how I feel like about TikTok. Like, it's been so great to be able to connect with people and talk with people and understand people in a different way. It's nice because I'm not genuinely that kind of person. For a long time I isolated myself, and I felt like I was too hyper independent and I wanted to do everything on my own. But it's nice to have a community. It's nice to have people around you. And that's what I want to try to find on here. And I'll be posting a couple times a week, multiple times a week. I'm just going to keep posting and posting and posting until you guys are sick of seeing my face. Because it's something I really want to try. And I've always wanted to start an ASMR channel. I just never did it. And I'm so sorry if this video is all over the place. I'm so sorry if this video is all over the place. I just don't want to do more than one take, and my camera's at 18%. 18%. You would think I would have charged it before making a video, but I did not. But it's alright. It's okay. Because I think I have enough for just a couple more minutes, which is good enough for me. Let's see what else. I grew up in a lot of different states. I grew up in Oregon, Nevada, Kansas, and Florida. But Oregon by far is my favorite place I've ever lived. It is so beautiful and green, and I absolutely love what it's done for me personally in terms of my self growth and the things I've been able to experience and the friends I've been able to make. I love it here. It's somewhere I'm going to live for the rest of my life. I am so sorry about the background noise. It is about 100 degrees here in Oregon, and I absolutely need my window open. My AC unit is downstairs, and there's one in my daughter's room. Okay, it's over. But I'm so sorry if you can hear background noise. I'm up currently in my room. I'm working. Believe it or not, I have a job right now. I had to take a temp job after being laid off. I answer phone calls, but I don't even get a phone call a day. And it's so quiet here that I have so much time, and I'm trying to find something to absorb that time with, or find something to do. I'm trying to find something to do with my time. I'm very bored. But thank you so much if you watched this video. I appreciate you so much. I don't want the video to be too long. I'm trying to keep it around 10 minutes. But thank you so much for watching. I'll hopefully be back with another video within the next couple of days. things. So I'll see you later.